And my friends, there's only a couple you watch my market updates, but that's okay. All right, so anyway, I'll be this real quick. All right, whoa, boy, we covered that thing today, didn't we, with the silver? Yeah, I had the short position on the silver, and whoa, that barely. Now I'm nervous about it. I should have took it off today. I just wanted out of that position because it's not going well. It's risky, and I know I've been pushing. I've been pushing way too hard. So if you're in silver, I'd get out of that thing. That trade is not good. There's other setups. There's better opportunities. Now, so here's what we're looking for. All right, so we did recover on that. Remember I told you that we'd have, this day was for sewing, and you know, because we talked about the Black Friday and Black Monday where we had the red days on that, and I told you that statistically, but you know, things do not always repeat history. It's a bad sign. So that's why we've had another tank off here into this. Now, tomorrow's gonna be a low volume day, so there's a concern. They can actually push this green. So if you come in the day, it's red. It's already coming green here. I told my mother, I said, if it's red tomorrow morning, I'm out. And because they'll drift it up all day long. They'll slowly do a drift. Here's what's weird about this. Now it's green, it's flat. Let's look at the futures here. We got the Dow futures, S&Ps. It's basically flat, but to the green side a little bit, right? So that is gonna, oh, look at silver. I'm getting pounded right there off the bat. Darn it. It looks like silver's got me on a strangle here. Already pre-market, is this true? What time does it say? 2:45 a.m. Eastern. Yep, they got me. Oh, you shoot. Well, anyway, let's go look at the list of the silver we've already here. So anyway, so that's the deal, is that, you know, if it starts to drift down even early, you might want to take off the position, not sit on it. But I think that this market's got more to go down, as you said. Let's take a look at silver. Silver is just so frustrating. Gosh, I've never been so frustrated in this thing. I mean, look at this. Look at, I mean, so we had that bar down, and now they're trying to recover it. I mean, this thing is just, it's just ridiculous. All right. So here, but you know, it is what it is. Oops, that's why I should have took it off, but it's okay. I mean, today I was like, well, I'm going to take it off. I told myself all day long, took it off. And then I had that incident, you know, all this zoo stuff today. So I just left everything on. Remember, I had the police, the lady, oh, it's a nightmare. So anyway, but we do have this starting to cross over. So let's see, where would we go if we hold this? I told you there's a gap. There's a gap still in there. Yeah, there's a gap down here, right? Right here. Right before that green stick. And they're going to want to test that whole green stick anyway. That gap right there is the first gap that we're looking for, okay? And there's a gap there as well. So let's see what those are. You know, it can be a while, though. You can have to sit a long time wait for gap fills. That's the unfortunate part. Let's see. Gap here is... Okay, that high on that stick on silver was... Let's see. 23,029. 23... Wait. 23,085. 029. Oh, did it actually fill it? Is that gap fill 23? I'm looking at the low. 23,008. No, I'm sorry. 23,085. The high is that bar over. Wait, I'm not even doing this right. 23,029. Okay. 23,0. Oh, crud. 23,085. 29. No, it's not much a gap, but it's still there. Look at this. Let's spread that out. It is there. You got a gap here too in the other. Okay, so we got a gap here and here. Okay, so that's enough though to really want to. And the thing is, like, too, they want to fill that stick in, right? And we also have the MACD pushing down, so it's crossing over. Okay, all right. So there we go. So silver, you know, it's going to be a struggle, but I still think I think we're okay on that one. Looking at the volume, boy, the volume is just flat down. No, that's not the volume. That's the MACD. I'm sorry, I can't see the volume. I'm like, oh, what is that? That is the MACD. All right, and yeah. So is that up and down volume MACD? I can't remember what they're doing on that one on the bottom line there, or is that movement? I'm not clear. So anyway, it doesn't matter. You can actually just, it doesn't. It looks like we're not getting any volume sticks here. I mean, volume reads. Okay, so let's move on because we want to keep this quick and it's late. Okay, what else? All right, so. Oh, so here's the thing: is holding the UVXY. I don't want to review that. That is the yeah. That thing had a great run today, right? Well, I mean, didn't it more? I thought it was more than 1%. UVXY is not a very good instrument, by the way. It is not good. That's the VIX. That's the one that tries to track the VIX. But oh yeah, it was a really good day. Look at that bar, man. I tell you what, a beautiful. Oh, look at the volume. Oh my gosh, they stepped into this thing big time. Look at this. Look at the volume. We had a lot of volume uptick. That is a positive sign. Now, I know there's not much institutional trading. This is more other people. That is a great sign, because if we break that top channel here, then we're going to move up. Okay, so that is a great movement. Volume's good. Some institutions actually do buy that. So we got great. I'm seeing if I can squeeze that, see how that compares to the previous volumes. Let's see. Let's see that volume there. Well, overall, volume's coming in slow on this. And look, it's kind of low down here overall. Yeah, that's interesting. If you whap that out compared to previous up here, kind of dropped off. But that's a pretty good stick relatively, right? It's kind of like one of these sticks that you see coming out here, right? And where they tend to be good on that stick, yeah, they tend to be good following that green stick up. So that's a good thing. Also, we have the MACD going up. So the VIX goes up, means the market goes down. So this goes up, stock market goes down, right? And in the VIX, I'm trying to do this quick. Boy, I tell you, it's late here. I gotta get a sleep in. I mean, tell you, my friends, it is brutal. Just not doing a very good job of balancing that out. Okay, here's the VIX. My voice is all over the place too, because I've been fighting this cold. So, like, God, which correction should I? Oh, see that's concerning. It's trying to pull down a little bit on the crossover, but we're still here. But we're still below the zero line, so that's okay. Because I told you, I think yesterday I said that might drift a little bit and then go up before it breaks that zero. I said, it might kind of go up here. We did get a good stick today. I mean, really great stick. That means they really pounded on, right? And because we had that bottoming candle there. Let's see what that looks like. Pull that down. Anyway, we had that bottoming candle here. Remember, this is the index, so it's not an ETF, so you didn't have to. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Looks good because we have not gone back and tested that candle, kind of here. So we got some movement. I told you about 25 is what I'm looking for the first move here. So, we got some move up to 25 area. Right, retest this candle up here. We got a channel forming. It looks kind of like this. So it might channel up in here into up to 25. It's that channel. There's a channel forming here. And, VIX doesn't really have good channeling like stocks do. But it should, hopefully we can get range bound in here. Okay. And don't have any, let's see. Yeah, see, like here you had kind of a channeling. And then you had to jump up and then back, right? But I saw here, remember we were talking about M pattern, hit an M pattern, boom, and then that's when everything just came on down and started going, moving, drifting down. Oops, started drifting down from that point, from the M pattern. Okay, all right, so keep moving. So there's some other ones I want to introduce here on this one too. Let's see, VIX, silver. The China short. That's another one frustrating. Oh, you got to be kidding me! But that was a beautiful day today. I think that was a good day. Was it a good day? Yeah, I think so. It started out, well, it's over. It started out like, my gosh, I was down like 5% on the red side of it, and then finally turned around at the end of the day and went up 1.20%. So it was actually a good move. It was like almost 4 to 5% moves. So I was holding that yang and saying, oh my gosh, because yesterday I was like, what is happening? What's strange about this darn future thing? I'm not sure. I need to understand the trade of this thing better. Okay. This one is interesting about the head and shoulder pattern. Here's the head, shoulder, and it's coming down and in here, okay? So that's a good sign, because that means it should. The problem is the head and shoulder is almost played out, because I can't remember, it's like neck to size this times two, so it's kind of like in there, in that area where that first move would be before it tries to rebound off a head and shoulder pattern. But see, the thing is, it is just like drifting down there a lot. I mean, if it cracks, it's like this one. If it cracks, it's going to be a big one, folks. It's going to be down. I'm along this sucker. Yeah, well, that's true. Okay, so if it cracks, I'm done. You got the head and shoulder pads. That's what's going to pound it. So this is where you be careful. I'm not going to lie. If I need to bull a bear, I'm not screwing around here. Now I'm nervous. I'm going to have to think about this, because we've got this and it's drifting like it wants to break down. And I'm going to be honest with you, I need to think about this now, because I was thinking, because that is the short of the China market. So let me think about this, because that is bad. I said, it's almost done here, the positive. So I need to pay attention to what I'm doing myself. Yeah, boy, it needs to start moving faster. We're in trouble. Yeah, we are. I ain't going to lie to you. That is not good, because that thing could crack down, and next move is going to be, it's going to be down here. If that doesn't hold, it needs to really hold there. Now, on the positive side, we have the gaps up here. We got this whole gap. It's hard. I keep moving things around trying to get it in here because it's trying different sizes. Those two gaps, that whole thing needs to gap up. So hopefully we get this move up and fill the first gap and then hit the second gap later on, right? All right, so there's your yang. Okay, let's see what else we got. Yang, that, blah, blah, blah. Now, I'm just going to review treasuries because people watching those, I do not hold that, any of that. The TVM, I'm trying to, or the TMV. Yeah, there we go, TMV. That treasuries are very important because that's Gregory always talks about watching the treasuries and what's going on with those. He's really into those. And boy, that still is one heck of a move. Now, I talked about having an engulfing candle, engulfing candle. They tend to be reversal candles. So, you have this 1, 2, 3 soldiers you talked about. Oh, no, white knights or soldiers, I guess. The other ones are called black crows. So it had those, and then it pulls back, like I said, like this. So it's doing that perfect 1, 2, 3, and then it's trying to. Then it had the reversal though, which really makes it odd. I'm talking about another video. That is odd to have that, but it's a reversal on up pattern, so it could actually bring it back down. So if it does, I'm actually thinking about coming back in and buying this thing. I missed it last time because I didn't trade anything. I'm thinking about buying this thing if it comes down to here. Here maybe an entry here. And then maybe entry here. But here, when you get down this area here, you gotta be careful because they break it. They can bring another lower low because they're testing that channel. So, so this would be better if it bounces back up and moves back up, right? And I think we did. I talked about W pattern. Yeah, I kind of seen a W pattern. That's following a W pattern. See where it goes? This. It should have been a longer duration though. I mean, we'd like to have had more days involved in this W pattern, but it's close enough. And so what happened, you'll pull back and then launch up here. Okay, so that's what we need to watch for. It's trying to form a W pattern. As long as it comes in, fills that gap there, and then moves up. Okay, that gap on that stick. If it comes down here, the W pattern is broken. That I was just telling you. If it comes down here, oops, here, then the W pattern is broken. It can hit a new low. That means the W pattern has been washed out. So if this is in play, we should have a bounce about here. I mean, it'll come back in here and then bounce again. If it pulls back, I'm not going to chase this one at all. I'm not going to step in here and try to get up here in this channel. No, that's just to sit back and say that trade is no good right now. For now, right? Okay. So let's see what else. Oh, what is that? There's a breakfast one that's going to look into real quick for you. Shoot. Break BRFK. Is it BRFK or BKFR? Okay, God, I don't know. I'm gonna pause this whole. All right, here's the they call it the breakfast trade because it does it's in commodities of well, it's not commodities. It's into bacon, eggs, milk, cheese, things that are really considered breakfast pieces, and those are things that are going to hit. You're going to get hit hardest by inflation. But boy, it took a bounce already. I mean, why it's all dotted is because there's not much volume. That's another thing I don't like about it. But this is one that you can invest in for like a small short-term hold kind of thing, right? And let's pull this back a little bit, see what's going on here. To get a better idea. It's a newer one. They just opened the sucker up, so it doesn't have a lot of history and stuff like that. But it's not a bad trade if it's a slow moving. And the problem is it's based on inflation. So inflation has already kind of run its course, right? The whole inflation theme. I mean, this thing is all over the place too. I mean, you're probably going to be down here and up here and down here and here, and there's a gap here and a gap here. I mean, and overall the trend is up. See, because you got the crossover here. So that happened right here. Look, there's the MACD. Here, police and MACD. Oh, that's terrible. Oh my God. All right. Anyway, tired. Here we go. Something like in there, right? And then it's already in that up move, right? So you had the crossover, and you would have noticed the crossover coming about right here. So that would told you, hey man, you might want to get long and ride that thing up to somewhere. So if you're, right here, I'd probably ride it for here to see how it does, right? About 22, whatever, right? And what else? Yeah, and it's just a long Okay, so anyway, that's that one. All right, that's it. I hope that you got some good info there. What you think? And all right, take care and God bless.